You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go from Denver. Has this at the 6. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Takes it in at the 21. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt goes 63 yards. And it's going to be Panthers football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Out of the gun, Young. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Young on 1st and 10. He's got it, room to run. Rolling into enemy territory. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
To the air on first down. Young. Nabbed by Xavier Leggett. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Feeling the receiver in motion left. Young working from the gun. He brings it in. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's Brooks. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Only 1 on the carry, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Young on 3rd and goal. The back's got it.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they add 1 on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Jukes out a 1-stop, and he's going to be brought down at the 42.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Back-to-back carries here. Past midfield to the 45. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. They give it to him again. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 6 on the pickup, and that is how our first quarter will end.
That's the end of the first quarter.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. The give here on second. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
An extra corner into the game for the Panthers. Third down. Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Here he goes on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. The back grabs it. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start to fight back with their first points of this game. That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Play action now. Young. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Now it's Young. Gets this to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Broncos get set to take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Working quickly here.
29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Another carry for him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Nix from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's second down coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Here's a give up the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 37. This finds Franklin. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Young on 1st and 10. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 34. And he crosses out of bounds, and now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. All right, here we go. Second down. Now Young. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Young looking to throw. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Winford 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now Nix. McLaughlin there to bring it in. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So second down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They'll throw again. Nix. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Nearly an interception on that play. So that brings up 4th and long. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Got him in over the middle, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Young to throw it. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. Connects with Johnson. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. So we've reached halftime in Denver. The hometown fans, yeah, they're feeling good. Their Broncos have the lead. Now we'll send things over to Orlando, Florida. Jonathan Coachman on standby, ready to deliver the EA Sports halftime report. As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Starting from the 5.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. That's complete. Here's Brooks. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. To the air on 1st down. Young. He finds Johnson. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He's got it, room to run. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Staring at 4th down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Nicks off the play action. Into the hands of Dulcich. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He gets 6 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Nicks to throw. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Nicks from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. It's out, that's a live ball, bouncing near the goal line. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. Extra point try now from Lutz. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Got Everett, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. From the pistol, it's Young. That's caught for the first. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Young on 1st and 10. Has a man. It's Brooks. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Young on the play action. It's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. The Panthers have it to start, coming in trouble. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Young to throw. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The lone back gets the handoff. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Play action with Nix. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
They would love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Plowing up the middle. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. To the sideline, and it is caught. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Extra point try now from Lutz. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And he opts not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Young back to it after the pick. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. Connects with Johnson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Young working from the gun. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that 1st down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos approaching win number 7 on the year. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
And they'll kneel this down.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
And they'll take a knee.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back, and this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. And he's going to take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.